Now where were we? Oh yeah, you were saying something about not joining Black Ops. Maybe I can convince you.
The crackle of lightning flows through Kefka's arms again. Tara, knowing what he intends to do, puts her hands forth as they start to glow a blazing red. Fire spews from Tara's hands and engulfs Kefka. The flames wrap around his body as they grow more and more intense. However, Kefka steps right through the fire as if unaffected. Kefka grabs her hands with his and stares at her with a sinister smile. Tara's eyes widen in horror as her flames have no effect on him.
Silly girl. I'm differently sane, not incredibly stupid. I made sure my clothes repel all fire, and I am wearing an ointment that is also heavily fire resistant. Have to admit, though, I doubted you would do what it takes to hurt someone even if you needed to. You warmed my heart, so let me give your heart a nice jolt in return.
Kefka holds Tara's wrists in his hands and sends an even more intense jolt of lightning into her body. Tara lets out loud, horrid screaming as her body jerks and twitches violently. After sending wave after wave of lightning into her for nearly 15 seconds, he lets her go, and she crumbles to the ground. Her limbs spasm uncontrollably as he stares at her.
Ah, that never gets old. So you up for joining me yet?
Tara whimpers on the ground, her heart racing from being shocked for such a long time, her body struggling to breathe.
Yeah. I get it. Why should I join you, oh great handsome Kefka? It was hard for me to say no to you, but I like caring for stupid animals too much. Well, we can do something about that.
Kefka lifts her off the ground and sits her in a chair. He then walks over, opens a drawer, and pulls out a round, thin crown. He examines it briefly before walking toward Tara.
You see, it turns out that all I need from you is your body. Your young, beautiful body that just happens to be able to shoot fire. I don't need your independent thoughts.
Kefka then firmly pushes the crown onto her head. She immediately clutches it, trying to get it off.
What is this? My head. It hurts.
It's a slave crown, my little sorceress. Sure, they're illegal, but when we are at war with the world, sometimes you have to kick the laws of civilization right in the crotch.
Tara flails about, trying to take the crown off of her head, but Kefka keeps it pressed on, a sick smile upon his face as he appears to enjoy her agonizing struggles.
I hear it feels like 10 migraines rolled into one. But don't worry. Once it is done, you won't care to scream and fight it. Not out loud, anyway.
Tara's struggles grow weaker until she falls limp upon the ground. Kefka calmly walks around, as if admiring Tara.
That was a delightful bit of fun. I like when they have plenty of fight in them. Anyway, enough resting. Get up and stand before me in your glorious beauty.
Yes, Kefka.
Tara stands straight up and gives Kefka a hypnotic stare. He dances around her happily and stands behind her, a sinister grin of glee upon his face.
Now, say you will join my Black Ops unit.
I will join your Black Ops unit.
Now say I will quit my useless job caring for dumb animals.
I will quit my useless job caring for dumb animals.
And Lieutenant General Kefka Palazza is the most handsome, beautiful, amazing, most persuasive, most charismatic, most, super great goody. Man. Guy.
Lieutenant General Kefka Palazza is the most handsome, beautiful, amazing, most.
You know what, never mind. It sounds boring coming out of you. Besides, I didn't recruit you for great speeches. We got some cities to burn, people to torture, and other such fun activities. You may not see it yet, but being unwillingly controlled by a psychotic, homicidal maniac is going to be the best thing that has ever happened to you. Now we can see just how powerful those beautiful flames are. Show me your burning passion without holding back. Oh, but first, some soldier training, and I guess I have to teach you how to use Magitech armor. Can't just send you out there to get killed after all that work I put into enslaving you.
Lieutenant General Kefka, sir. We have a serious situation on the battlefield.
Oh please, don't tell me the rebels are giving you a hard time. You're trained soldiers. You're making the Empire look silly out there.
It's not that, sir. A woman has taken the field in Magitech armor. She certainly turned the tide of battle for us, but she is going crazy down there.
Crazy? I like the sound of her already. What is she doing?
Well, the rebels took hostages and barricaded themselves in a building, stopping our advance. Women, children, they started to use them as human shields. That woman, she just mowed them down with fire. Everyone. The screams of the children, they will haunt me forever.
Sounds like she solved the problem, then. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Now they know that.
It gets worse, sir. Our commander ordered the woman out of the Magitech armor and had her men try to place her under arrest. And she killed them, rained fire on all of them. The smell of their flesh, the screaming, she showed no mercy. We tried to retreat, but she pursued and kept killing. Sir, she was riding a model of one of your Black Ops units. If she is yours, she has committed treason. We have to put that girl down.
How tragic. How many of your soldiers are left?
I think I am the last one left, sir.
Kefka fires a bolt of lightning right through the soldier. He falls backward and collapses to the ground.
Good. I really have to teach that girl to make sure she leaves no witnesses.
You made her do that.
I say the experiment was a success. I thought her emotions would certainly override that slave crown when she saw children as her target. I was wrong. She set them on fire like the rest. Ha ha ha. This is turning out to be the best day ever. Oh, and thank you for being part of this great experiment. Your contribution is appreciated. I'm done with you, so you can die now. Come on, get to it.
You're one psychotic pony.
Do I look like a psychotic pony to you? Almost went a little crazy there. I'll have you know I am quite in control of my sanity, but no respect for a general's rank. Ah, you're back, my little sorceress. So, did you kill everyone and everything that presented itself before you?
Yes, Kefka.
I would ask of the grisly details, but I am sure this dead oaf here nailed it quite well. Oh, the horror on his face when he told me what you did to those women and children. Come on, why so serious? Smile. You have done better than I could ever imagine. Here, let's put a smile on that face. I have great plans for you, my little sorceress. This is just the beginning. We're going to leave a path of charred bodies in our wake. Everyone will fear you and tremble at the mention of you. You're going to kill a lot of people and make me proud, my little sorceress. Here's to the start of a beautiful, very long relationship. Hee hee hee, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha.
Tara's face twitches at hearing his words as a tear runs down her cheek.
I wonder if Tara is hiding out okay. Where is that boy anyway?
A window is suddenly opened and a young man with a bandana slips in effortlessly and quietly through it.
Took you long enough, Locke. How goes the robbing and plundering trade?
The young man has a shocked and offended look on his face.